Hey everybody, it's Jumanji backing in with Opus Gaming. This time I'm backing in with Muachee. He participated in this past weekend's DC Grand Prix, and he did pretty well. What place did you get? You got 15th, correct?
Yeah, I got 15.
Nice. Congratulations. How was the tournament? Do you know how many rounds it was?
It was an 8-round.
8-round tournament.
We were supposed to end in 7th round, but they decided to do it next round.
No. Okay, I got you. Yeah, another one of my friends, another deck profile I'll be doing, was telling me that he was like pretty much checked out for that last round because nobody was expecting it. So, what did you pilot?
So I did MetalGarurumon.
Cool.
I think he's still pretty strong.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, let's just get straight into the deck profile. Before we get straight into the eggs, if you guys want to like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Comment down below anything that you see that you think that you would change, or if you have any questions that we can get back to you guys on. But let's get straight into the eggs.
Okay, so first I think it's a standard first Unomons. You could do a 5th egg. I don't think a 5th egg is needed.
Yep.
Even against security control, you most likely will deck out then see the 5th egg.
I like that. Do or die. So
yeah.
No, for sure.
All right, and then we have the standard 4 Gabus, the 4 X antibody, and I decided to do the EX1, and then I love using that one Modoki.
Yes.
Every blue deck.
Has there been any changes in the rookie slot since your BT-9 version of this deck? Now that we're BT-10?
No, I think I still love the EX1,
Yep.
grabbing the Tamer or the rookie. For me, the 1K is fine, but
Yes.
I feel like getting my War Guru 1K boost doesn't really matter. Even if I make him 8K, it doesn't really meet a lot of thresholds.
Okay, yeah, the 1K just doesn't come up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then we have the 4 X antibodies, the 3 promos, the 2 BT-5, and the 1 hybrid.
Yep.
The hybrid will just replace one of the Garus because I feel like you should always have at least one hybrid.
Definitely,
The hybrid always
definitely.
comes up.
There's always, it's really easy to set up a game state where you're like, all right, I've got 2 memory and I've got an open tamer. This is how I'm going to go for game because, I think it's really hard to affect those tamers. How many level 4s are you playing with that?
See, I
4s?
play 4, 7, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, cool. Yeah, how does that feel?
I think it's good just because most of the time you'll buy the X antibody on the regular, so technically you can say you don't have you have 4 less.
Yeah, okay. And then for level 5s.
Yeah.
Oh, also, has that changed at all since your BT-9 lineup? No, that's the same lineup that you're
Yeah, I
running
think
with
it's the
the 3
same.
promos. Okay.
Yeah, because you need that game 1 memory
Yeah.
and the draw 1.
And honestly, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I mean, your deck runs so efficiently. I played against it a handful of times, and I've watched you play a lot, and your deck just goes very aggressive. So
Yeah.
I like that.
So then see, we had the standard for Power Gurus, best one. We picked the 3X antibody, and I still love the 1 promo.
Yep.
This one always comes up because sometimes I don't have the protection, but
Yeah.
I could just use this guy.
Yep. Have that guy be your protection for your second, because it doesn't matter. You can still get rid of the rookies, still get rid of the level 4s, or get rid of level 5s as well.
Yeah. And then for the 6s,
Boss monsters.
Yep. Didn't really change much. We picked 3 of the X antibodies and 2 of the regular EX1.
Okay.
Yep. I don't think it's pretty standard. There's nothing to change about it.
Yeah. You don't feel like you need to see that other MetalGarurumon more than you do with just the 2, right?
Yeah.
I've seen you play some games where that's just your boss monster, and when you're swinging with it, it does a bunch of damage and everything. But
Yeah, because most of the time you just evolve into him.
Yeah.
Like you don't really evolve and then evolve on top.
No, for sure. I feel like at this point, MetalGarurumon has become pretty straightforward. It's just a very aggressive deck that finishes different every time that it finishes, but levels all the way up to level 6, it's pretty consistent. So awesome. I know that this is my favorite part of your deck. This is what I've been really excited to get you on the channel for, is the level 7 slots.
All
let's
right.
get into the
So
level
I paid 2.
7s.
Yeah. So I paid 2 7s. We had the Blitz Omni. And then I love the new one, X antibody.
I love the new one as well. You made me love the new one.
Yeah.
What utility does it bring to the deck?
So if your opponent has 1 security, this is literally kind of like the same as Blitz. You have the option card, you attack, you trash, and tap per game.
Yep. Your opponents have one security. 1 security is equal to 0 security against this new MetalGarurumon. And it's honestly so scary. It's so scary. You don't have that 1 extra security to be like, okay, if I have X amount of blockers, whatever, you're dead on 1 security nowadays.
Yeah, and then one of my matchups were against security control, and I saw him in all games. I didn't win the match, but I did win a game with it,
Yeah.
and I feel like it does give you a chance against security control.
For sure, because it's very, very difficult. Yeah, because getting to look at their security, trashing a car, that's just a lot of utility. So I like it.
I felt like the reason why I probably lost was because I rely on it too much.
Okay.
Because I was trying to look for it, but it took
It's a
too
new
long.
card.
Yeah,
It's shiny, so
It's
your new It's your new. Yeah, I
Because
totally
it took
get
too long that they recovered to the point where I used the Fed and everything I saw in security was all bad. It's like I lost.
Yeah.
3 removals, a holy wave, a tamers. It's like it was too late.
Yeah, yep, I totally get that. So would you say that just kind of going forward, you would say that you wouldn't focus your entire game plan around it, but you would just utilize it as more of a tool in the future? For sure. Yeah, no, I know that whenever I put something new in my deck, I'm playing towards that new that new strategy so much. So that's how you kind of find out if it's worth it or not, though.
All right, and then we have the 2 Davis, the two boys.
Okay.
I love Davis. You need to play Davis to search for the promo War Guru. Because Cool Boy cannot add that.
No, he cannot.
Which is why we had to play 2.
Okay, yeah. So 4 search options kind of in general in the tamers. It's really cool that all your tamers are searches. They're searchers and they're extenders for your turn. So you get a lot of utility out of playing those.
Oh, yes. And then for the option cards, we picked 3 of the X-Anti buy option cards. In my opinion, this is the next best thing besides Hammer Spark. I love it. My opponent hit it and the turn pass.
Yeah, turn pass as it goes to your hand. Now you have that very key part to popping off on your next turn. So okay, I see that for sure.
Yeah, and then obviously, we picked the 3 Hammer Spark and the Ice Wall. More cards where you hit security, the turn's over.
Yeah.
This saves in games. I want so many games because my opponent hit this, turns over, and I just went for a game.
And then you push on the next one for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
And then we had the 2 memory boosts.
Okay.
You know, you still had to search for the promo War Guru. It's
Definitely.
probably the best card of the deck.
Has the options or the tamers changed up at all coming out of BT-9?
I'll say it stayed the same.
Okay. Yeah.
I think the only new addition was just the new Omnimon. 'Cause it actually does help you a lot, especially when against security control.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Talking more about the tournament, how did the tournament and the format? How did you feel going into the tournament? Did you have any bad matchups that you were really scared of? That you're like, I do not want to see this deck today, but if I don't, I'm good all day. Or...
So I had to say it'd probably be like security control.
Yep.
Made it. I faced security control was the second last round.
Uh-huh.
If I did win against security control, the finals I would win against armors. And in my opinion, Guru eats armors.
Bouncing a 4 is is a lot more detrimental against that deck than any other deck because they rely so much on the 4. So.
But yeah, I went X2. There was really much motivation to actually make it top 8 or winner because at the end of the day, top 16 get the same pricing.
Yep. Okay, I got you. So you weren't like trying hard to make that difference in cup. But I mean, being on the bubble and making top 16 is a huge. These events get so difficult, especially when you're going into rounds 6, 7, and 8. Oh my gosh, you're so exhausted at that point. You're playing very hard people at that point, or people that are going to be very close to your skill level, no matter where you fall in the tournament. So those rounds are very nerve wracking. So it's really awesome to see you do so well. How do you feel about this deck kind of fitting in the meta? It's a new meta. That deck still represents, I think, the most if not the most aggro deck, tied for the most aggro deck with Grandis, right? Those are the decks that swing through your security. It's like you blink and your security's gone. So how do you feel like that playstyle holds up in BT-10 with the change in the landscape?
So I think the deck is still very strong.
Yeah.
Even with EX3, I think the game can still take wins. The deck is so consistent. Bomb on X Antibody, Cool Boys is really fast.
Yeah. No, for sure. And I totally agree with that. I think that in Digimon right now, I think we're in an aggressive game state, or we're in an aggressive meta. They introduced such powerful decks in BT-9 that I think that the power of those decks are going to radiate for performance to come. It's going to be really hard to create a deck faster than Melga, faster than Grandis, and that does more, right? When you're looking at things like Bloom Lord, and Hydra, I think are a really powerful combo, but Bloom Lord by himself compared to Grandis by himself, almost nothing.